has been 11 days since I last streamed Titanfall. And I obviously am sorry for my recent absence. It's not really anything. There's nothing really happening that's prevented me from streaming or anything. It's nothing like serious or anything, but I'm just gonna say here that this may be like one of my last consistent streams of Titanfall, because it's like I've been streaming effectively every single day or trying to, and then I've started, you know, the amount that I've been streaming has teetered off a little bit, and you guys may be thinking, oh, I'm going into hiatus or something. No, I'm probably just gonna start streaming like different things, because the problem is I could here, instead of talking about it, I'll talk about it and show you what I mean. Alright, here. Here's what I mean. Let me just try to find the new stream that started up. Alright, I found the stream. Alright, so give me a minute. Trying to pull up the chat. Give me a minute. Sorry guys, it's taking a minute. Hold on. There we go. Also, thank you to the person who joined the stream. I will be with you in a minute. Alright. So, as I was saying, this may be one of my last consistent streams of Titanfall, because the truth is I'm running out of things to do. Now you may think, it's only been 20 parts, there has to be more things, right? Yes, there's obviously more things I could do. I could make up challenges, you guys could make up challenges, you guys could ask me to do this or that or whatever, but truth be told, even with that, I know people would eventually start to get bored, because the only thing left, right? Because here's the thing. I have a final destination, effectively, for each of my Titans, right? I have a final set of customizations that I want to use for each of them. And I have a code name for each of them. For Ion, it's this. It's just this. It's I think it's called Ocean Hex or something like that, with Straight Shooter, Column Hot Streak. There. That's what I plan, and I think that's the best thing, at least as far as I can think of. I really like it, you know, I feel like it fits Ion. Scorch is just Grimace. You can see Stoic Purple, here Kitty Kitty Nose Art, whatever. You guys can use these, obviously, but please, like, just don't use Grimace. If you're gonna use any of these, don't use Grimace, please, because he is my pride and joy. Because I know it's probably not unique, people have already probably done it, but still. This one, the Ronin, I'm gonna have to level most of these up a lot. This one with Riot Red, Bloodthirsty Nose Art with Riot Red on both gun and body. Call it Viscera. Ronin, I already have Ronins, actually. I thought about Fearless, and I'm just like, what is this? There's so many things going on with this at the same time. It's skulls, and it has two scimitars, and I can't tell if that's like rust or blood, or if it's guts. If it's guts, why is it not? It's just, there's so many things happening, and there's a random black background behind it for some reason. So I figured I'd use this one. It's supposed to represent, like, static, you know, I call it dead air. It's like, sort of like the fucking, I don't know, it's whatever. And I use that because it looks like some sort of thing where it's like, your broadcast has been taken over by this hacker group or something. I don't know. But anyways, whatever. Tone. Tone's simple enough. Use the fish sticks camo on the Titan and the weapon. And then use Destroyer of Worlds Nose Art. The fish sticks, the reason I chose that specifically is because it's the one that looks closest to explosions. There are others that look somewhat close, but this one's the closest in my opinion. The only other one I feel like that would be good to use is Bloodthirsty. Game Face is cool and all, but I don't feel like it works with a lot of things. Because it's just kind of small, you know? The nose art's just kind of small. And it's a little hard to notice, just like Fearless. So yeah, that one's called Last Call. This one's just called, I just call it like Will Weaver. Because Weaver, web, like, Orb Weaver, and then Will is like the final will and testament of someone who died. You get the gist of it. Looks like spider webs, arachnophobia, nose art, whatever. I forgot what it was called exactly. Let me check. Dark screen. So yeah, and then Toad. This one, the Monarch is just called Toad. It stands for an acronym of Total Onslaught of Anarchy and Destruction. It has Metamorphosis Noah's Art with the surprisingly fitting Warship Worm camo on gun and on Titan camo. Now, as I was saying, I could do bunches and bunches of streams working towards these. I've already gotten Scorches quite a bit ago, and I did Ronin silently because I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't that much happening. I needed to get fucking 3 million points of damage, and all that was is me running around playing how I'd normally play Ronin. And sure, it would probably be cool to look at, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think y'all want me to stream like 3, 4 times. Like I played for like 4 nights, like straight. Not straight, but 4 nights, like all the night grinding like this game that it was just spent just trying to get this one fucking camo. Like I expected getting Fearless to take that long, right? But no, I got even the one after Fearless, and I got this one pretty immediately. His weapon does somewhat low damage, so assists were generally easy, and that's not like I was going for them, it just kind of happened. But yeah, Jesus, you don't understand the amount that I didn't even understand how much it was. Ion, I mean, Ion is going to take a while, but I like Ion generally a little more, same with North Star and Dome, but I'm getting off topic, I'm rambling. But I'm saying I could do bunches and bunches and bunches of streams just showcasing my journey towards getting the final destination for each of my titans. And I bet some people would like that, and I bet some people are also probably a bit aggravated that I didn't show Ronin's, but like Ronin, I'm not trying to be mean, doesn't have that much unique gameplay a lot. It is very cool, but also at the same time, a lot of times when playing, like, grinding, I like to listen to music because it's sort of a mindless thing, Music helps me not want to pull a Sims, put myself in a pool, and then have God remove the ladder. Uh, and, like, even, like, I know with Tone it's probably going to be like that too, maybe Legion, maybe all of them. Maybe all of them is going to be sort of a mindless thing. It's going to take pretty long to get it. But the thing is, the reason it took so long for Ronin is because I didn't have that skin, and that skin took 3 million damage, and that was a skin you have to earn. But every other skin I either have already earned, like with Ion and North Star and Monarch, right? And he's already done anyway, so whatever. Or bought, like Legion and Tome. So yeah, it's like it sure would probably take less time, especially seeing as how the progression wouldn't, it would be just progressing. You wouldn't need to do one specific thing or another. So yeah, I may stream occasionally and show my progress towards that, but I'm gonna look into the future a little. And let's say I do that, right? Let's say I do manage to do that, do all that. It's this whole impressive journey, spans across like 8 streams. Just an estimate, 8 streams, right? And maybe some off-stream grinding as well. But then what? Sure, I could grind the fuck out of pilot weapons and try to get every single, like, patch that says, like, level this to level 20, or, also played, like, factions for, like, literally, like, 3 matches to get them to level 2 to get their patches to level 20, and then go over to banners and fucking grind on every other faction to get all of their banners and get everything, every single gun regenerated so that, I get their banners, and then max out the Aegis rank on everyone, and then this and that and all that. I could do all of that. I could do all of that, and I bet you I definitely would take a while. Yeah, but like, generally most of this stuff is pretty easy. It's just regenerating. It's not like, other than the ones at the very end, the ones before the bot one, like win 100 matches of live fire, or kill 100 enemies via headshot, or kill 250 enemies via headshot. Like, all of that is also, like, all of that is very difficult. This one's just, like, play the game, effectively, or just play grapple pilot, really. I don't think it's walking, like, 4,000 meters. I think it's just generally having your player model go 4,000 meters. But anyways, like I was saying, like, all of this is very difficult, of course, and, getting a bunch of enemies killed via headshot would be difficult. Maybe I could use like R201, G2 still. Maybe I could use EPG. EPG is a lot easier to get headshot kills than you think. But even then, one, would any of you guys, any actually devoted viewers, much less any of the public, first off, would you guys want to watch that? Just mindless Titanfall gameplay while I have nothing to commentate over, because by the 5th stream there would be nothing to talk about? Or would you rather see me actually diversify a bit and play some other things? Now, you all can debate this in the comments if you want, or you can not contribute. Either way, I don't care. But the entire point is, I love Titanfall. Always have, always will. It has a special place in my heart, but it's just like, what is there left to do? I could regenerate 1,000 times over. Not really. The max gen is like 100, I think. I don't know. Maybe higher. I could regenerate to 100, 80, 70, whatever. I could spend all my time trying to get the maximum generation so I technically have every single banner and patch and such. But in the end, by that time, who would still be there to watch it? Who would still be there to come to the streams and actually watch the content? And also, I think there's actually someone watching the stream right now, so thank you for being here. But, yeah. It's just that I don't know what exactly to do here, because there's nothing really I can do anymore. I could do all that grinding, I could do this, I could do that, I could do a bunch of stuff, made up challenges, yada yada, but like I said, who would watch it? Most importantly, you know, I don't think that it'd be very entertaining, even if you did watch it, just out of being a loyal viewer. And I wouldn't want to make you guys watch stuff that you don't want to watch and all that, you know, just because you guys are loyal viewers or whatever. I don't want to keep churning out the same content day after day, and you just watch it because you want to be a good Samaritan, I suppose. But I just think that it's about time I change this up a bit. Now, I don't know if I'll even play gameplay this stream, I'm gonna be honest. So if there is a one viewer here expecting gameplay, I'm sorry, I might not play gameplay, but I just wanted to get this out and all that I'm gonna be streaming some other things. And yeah, like, I got Armored Core, but I don't really, I've gotten way too far in that game to start streaming now. And even if I did start streaming, I'm stuck on that one boss, so, you know, whatever. Thank you to everyone who has accompanied me in this long journey of playing this fantastic and absolutely masterpiece of art of a game. I may be no wordsmith, and I'm definitely not a poet, but I believe that after all that has happened, we will all remember this game. I will, everyone else who has watched my streams, everyone who has played this game, hopefully, will remember it. And of course, when Titanfall 3 will come out, it will, I know it will, because they've officially announced that it is a possibility, and that they are going to release it when they feel the time is right. And after all the hype that has been happening recently, you know, I think this is a pretty good time, especially considering the fact that, well, there's another new one. I think Energy Chaos was already there, but it's the fact that the mode is getting changed at all still means that people are technically working on this, maybe if not just pressing a few buttons to change the mode every so often, but still. Point being, I know that at some point, maybe not this year, maybe on New Year's, that'd be a cool thing, maybe next year, or the year after that, they're going to release it, because they're not just going to let this hype train die. They're not just going to miss this opportunity completely, because I heard, I don't remember where, that it's about 70%, 60% done already. They just haven't, or like they've even got a full mission in the campaign finished. like a full mission. Now I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but that's quite a bit. And the reason I say 70% of the game is finished, but they only have one full mission done, is because there's a lot of stuff other than the actual content that you need to put in that makes up a small majority of it, like the interfaces to get to the content in the missions, the loading points, the like transitions, the voice lines. It's just a bunch of smaller things that technically don't take up a large like portion of the campaign's, I guess, download size, I suppose is what we're going by here, but definitely do add a large impact to it, you know. You can't really get to missions if there's no interface to. At least that's what I believe. Like that's why I believe that they got like 70% but only one like mission done, they said. But yeah. I hope that I've managed to entertain you all, and I hope that this is a good thing to look back on whenever we are all hopefully fondly playing Titanfall 3. Whenever that day may come, I promise that I will be right there with you all. Maybe not streaming as much as I used to be, because by that time I might have other things to do, I don't know. It's what the future holds is unknown to me, but either way, I thank you all for being loyal patrons to this channel and watching it while it was in this magnificent era of such a fantastic game. This is not a goodbye, but merely an ending of an era. I will still sometimes stream Titanfall, but I don't think it will be nearly as much as I used to. And I hope you all are okay with that. This is the Human Vocoder. For maybe the last, definitely not the last, but the first time in a while, signing off.